Poem. 0-0. Rose is red, violet is blue. Flag is win, BaBa is you. We're BaBa. We can make BaBa is win, but we're not you anymore. We can make flag is you. Violet is win, but we can't get out because wall is stop. So, what do you do about this one? You could also change the colors of everything. Violet becomes win, and rose becomes blue. I like that. Well, instead of doing that, we can push things down. That doesn't work. This turns us into the flag again. Well, we can push these things down. Because we don't care about roses being red and violets being blue. Now the roses are blue and the violets are green. What it does allow us to do, though, is to steal the rose. And then we can make rose is you, and then BaBa is win. And we touch BaBa with the rose. That's blue. You better be able to change BaBa's colors. We could try. Hold on. Here's what I'm thinking, right? We've got, it's not quite working the way I wanted it to. There we go. We got 3 roses, right? So what if we have rose is you? Ah, that didn't want to win. I'm trying to push everything out of the way so we can make frickin' BaBa blue. So we gotta make rose is you, and we got all these roses. Okay. Then we're gonna stack them up, so we get a line of 3 of them, and then we're just gonna roses win. How would we do this? If we push up, BaBa is you. Rose is you. Then we can push up again. BaBa is you. Rose is you. Push it up again. BaBa is you. Rose is you. Push it up one more time. Ah, we got to make some ises happen. The flag is definitely blue. And the rose is definitely you. So we make BaBa is you. And now that we're BaBa, we can push some things around and we can turn BaBa into blue. We've done it. We made a blue BaBa. Now, if we get rid of blue, will he still be blue? No, he's not blue anymore. So apparently you can make BaBa change colors. I haven't actually tried that before. Anyways, float. BaBa is you, flag is win, wall is stop, rock is push. This was the first level to show you all of this stuff. Well, you touch the flag, right? No. BaBa is float, top left corner. Floating means that we can interact with objects that are like stop, push, things like that, but we're not actually touching the flag right now because the flag's not floating. We're floating. So we gotta find a way to float, or to make ourselves not float, or to make the flag float so we can touch it. Interesting little conundrum here. So we got BaBa is float, BaBa is you, flag is win, wall is stop, rock is push. The only thing floating is BaBa. So why don't we just be something that's not floating? Wall is you. There we go. Flag is win. Because the wall's not floating. The only thing floating there is BaBa. Water is hot. Oh, but BaBa is you and float. So we're floating over the water. BaBa is melt. Water is hot. Don't touch the water. If we make ourselves not float, we die. Skull is defeat and float. So the skull is floating, so we are floating as well, so if we touch the skull, we will die. But flag is win, we have to touch the flag. So the flag is not floating, and the water is not floating, but the skulls are floating, and we have to not be floating to touch the flag. Okay. Water is hot. So if we make ourselves not float so that we can walk under the skulls, we die to the water. So we gotta make the water not hot or the water not water. Could make the water BaBa, but we can't move the BaBa. Because BaBa is you. Except we can actually do that. If we make BaBa is melt and you, then what we can do is we can steal this is over here, and we can make water is BaBa, turn all of the water into BaBa, and then we can just walk under the skulls. Easy. Warm River and Boiling River are the name of these two levels. I love it. Water is water and hot. BaBa is melt. So we can't do that trick of making water not water anymore because this level is designed to say, hey, figure out another solution. BaBa is you and float. So again, we can make ourselves not float, but then we'll melt. Gotta figure out a way to get past those skulls. So I think in this one, I like this as a start. BaBa is you. BaBa is melt and you, because it means that we can actually get this BaBa is float kind of out here, and we can interact with it a little bit. You know, we saved a little bit of space because we always want BaBa to be us in this one, I think. Unless we make water is you. Can we make water is you? We can't make water as BaBa because I think it's just going to say, contradictory rule set. Can we make? Hold on, what was I gonna suggest? Can we make water is you? No. Well, actually, you could make water is you, but you has to be down here with BaBa, and we can't move the BaBa is you to the left because it's vertical, right? So what we're gonna do, I think. No, I gotta have the float out here. I think what we can do is still do this, and I think this will work. If we make BaBa is float, then we can actually push the BaBa is float left and right because it maintains its structure. And then if we push it past the river, then we can cross the river, not be float, and then go under the skulls. There we go. Distant Hollow, hello, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the kind word. Bridge building, episode 3. Text is float. All the text floats. Water is sink. So I'm imagining that the text will not sink. Nah. We do. BaBa sinks. Rock is push. The rock will probably sink. And BaBa sinks as well. Gotcha. What is one? Bridge building. So it seems like what we need to do is we need to break these two rocks in the river in order to get to the flag. Okay. Well, we can push one. And then we can say rock is you. And then we can sink the other rock, and then we can touch the flag. This level seems zoomed out for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just maybe the coloration of things. Like having the blue on the blue stripe with the green, it might just make it seem bigger or smaller. Rock is float. Okay. So instead of rock being float, or instead of text being float, rock is float. We still sink. And we can still push the rocks. So very similar to the last one, we have to figure out a way of making a bridge. And if we make rock is you, we can't interact with the flag. You know what we could do is, oh, right, the words will sync. So we can't make rock is win. But I suppose what we could do is just push some words to break the water anyways. Like, instead of rock is push, we'll just say, hey, oops, just break the words and let the words sink. Because words will sink. Because it's not a property of the words, it's a property of the water. Water is sink. Anything touching the water causes the sink action. A bridge is question mark? So now everything floats. And nothing will go over the water. Love it. Okay. We got BaBa is you. Make BaBa is rock. Doesn't seem to work. Can we make BaBa is rock is you? No, because there's not enough room for it. Still think in this one we probably want to start with like a rock is you, but what do we do with these rocks? Oh, we do the thing that we were talking about earlier, which is instead of getting the making the flag win, we can make something else win, because we can steal the is win now. Just do something like this. Oops, I want to keep these separate. No longer make the rocks you, and then we can make rock is win. And we touch the rock, except the rocks are floating. Well, we can make the rock us and the rock win. Rock is you, rock is win. So there's like 3 different solutions to those puzzles, which is kind of cool. Bridge building question mark, ... bridges. Victory spring. Water is sink, BaBa is you, cog is push, text is float, win is in the middle of the water. So text is float. So if we get rid of text floating, the text win touches the water, which means it sinks. So we've got these cogs. Do we need these, or can we just do it with the text is float? Can we push win out of the way? Not really. Can we do it now? Oh god. Yes, we got win, but we need is in order to get the win. Can we make text is win? No, we can't, because the win will disappear. We do it like this, text is win, but we can't touch the text. But we can bring out the is win and make BaBa is win, BaBa is you. That's pretty easy. There you go. BaBa is win. And technically we have the area clear, but I'm gonna fully clear this area because why the hell not? Looks like we have 2 different zones we can go to. Research facility. Oh lord. Space, wait. Nothing to wait for yet. Kiki is defeat. Skull is hot. I'll take your word for it. BaBa is you, bolt is melt. This is the bolt. Bolt is push, bolt is move. Okay, so the bolt will move around automatically. And I believe that it moves dependent on the direction we push it. So now it's gonna move up and down. And it changed its own rule. That's interesting. I gotta make bolt is push. We got defeat and win. Okay, so we need to get the win out, probably. Skull is not actually defeat, so we can move in here. Skull is hot, but the only thing that melts is the bolt. So we can make BaBa is you, Skull is defeat, and we're trapped here in the skull. Okay, I get you. So what we need to do is we need to be able to walk all the way down here with BaBa, go down to win, and push it out of the way. So that we can actually make like a bolt is win or a skull is win or something like that. But Kiki is defeat. Kiki's preventing us from actually going over there and hitting skull out of the way. We need the bolt to do it, don't we? Hold up. Crap. Bolt is push. If we move the bolt, well, bolt is melt. BaBa is you. Skull is hot. We need the bolt to move the skull, but the skull is hot, and skull is not push. Gotcha. Okay. So I think what we need to do actually is we need to time it. Because we can make skull no longer hot, and then the bolt can make skull no longer defeat, but we have to do it in a specific order. So what we need to do actually is position the bolt to the right. Watch this. I'm gonna do it from the top as well to save some time. Bolt is move. Go, 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 go. Skull is defeat. Skull's no longer hot. And the skull is no longer defeat. So now we can get down here. Get the bolt. Wait for it. Bolt is win. Let's go. So we had to, like, the hint there was really when the game said space for wait. You had to wait and time your movements with the bolt so that the bolt would actually push something out of the way so that you could get out of there. That's kind of cool. Assembly team. Oh god, I'm not the BaBa, I'm the robots. Robot is you, robot is stop. So the robots will never be on top of each other. That's great. Water is sink, pipe is stop. Flag is win. So we need to kill a robot in order to get to the other side. How many robots does it take to cross a river? How many can you kill? Well, we can do this. Just by pushing the word up against the wall, we can split them, and then we can make BaBa is you, and then BaBa should just be able to walk over to the flag, right? Yep. R.I.P. robot. Tiny pond. BaBa is you and open. Water is stop and shut. Cogs don't do anything. And there's no cog keyword, so I imagine the cogs just literally do nothing. Flag, key. Good, yes, correct. Okay, BaBa is you and open. We need to make something else open. Make key and open? No, that doesn't work. How do you make keys and open? BaBa is you. We can make key and BaBa is you. Key and BaBa is you. And now we have BaBa and the key. BaBa and the key. I get it. So we use BaBa. Wait, BaBa's no longer open. BaBa is you. Key and BaBa is you. I understand. We need to make like 3 different conditions with an is and an and. Key and BaBa works, but we need to make BaBa is you and something else being open. We could make flag is open, but flag is not a part of the rule set at all. But here's what we can do. We can make flag. Whoops, the key is fine there. We can make flag is key to make a second copy of the key, and then we can make the key and BaBa is you. And now we have 3 different objects. Surely that helps. But we still need BaBa to be open. BaBa is you. And open? BaBa is you. And open. But we also need BaBa to be a key, because when we kill BaBa in the water, we need something else that we can be in order to still live. So we need like key is BaBa, but we don't have as many is's and ands as we would like. We can make flag is key. We can make a BaBa and key, BaBa and flag. We could just make key is open. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe we need to destroy the key. So we make key is open, and BaBa is you and flag. I highly doubt this will work. No, turns us into a flag. So we got key is open, but we gotta also be us. This is a tricky one. Water stop. The words don't go over the water. We can't make like key is win because we can't get the is in here. BaBa is you. Key is open. I'm gonna restart this one. This one is actually a little bit tricky. That one was easy, probably just designed to make you murder robots and feel bad about it. I think that one was designed to teach you that you can split objects that are close to each other so that you can actually, you know, get them to perform actions independently of one another. So we need to make key is you and open. But we got BaBa is you. We need to make key is you and open. We need to make BaBa is you horizontal? Why would that matter? That shouldn't matter at all. It shouldn't matter if BaBa is you is a horizontal or vertical word. You know what we could do? I got an idea. I have an idea. Let's make flag is key. Or key is flag, it doesn't matter which one. Key is flag. Good. Now BaBa is you and open. Let's make flag and BaBa is you. I gotta get the flag out of here. Let's do it like this. So flag and BaBa is you. So now we have multiple objects here. Let's make sure that they're never like fully stacked up on each other. That seems like a pretty horrible idea. We'll just get them next to each other. So flag and BaBa is you. BaBa, flag and BaBa is you. We need to make flag you. Let's watch this. Instead of BaBa is you, we're just gonna do it in one go. Flag is you. So now that the flag is us, we can say flag is you and open, and then we'll have a backup flag that is us that we can use to hit the win. There we go. That's how you do it. Took me a minute, but now we can, and we can push the win out. We can do it from this side. So flag is you, and win. We won. Ta-da. What if you open the water in the bottom right to access the word water? Ah! The only thing you could do if you got rid of one of the waters here is you can make something is water. You could turn something into water, and that's it. And it's because of the fact that this is on the bottom right corner. Water can't be the first word in a new sentence. We can make something else stop, we can make something else shut, but we can't make water something else because it's in the bottom right corner here. Darnunu, what is your idea? Do you have a second solution? Or do you have a more elegant solution? Because my solution probably wasn't super elegant because I was just randomly running around. Yeah, you can't really spoil the level after I solved it. But if you have like a cool solution, go ahead and say it. You can push words into water, right? Yes, except if the item is stop. Like if the pipe is stop, then you can't. Robot, what are you doing? He killed me. He's maybe not me anymore. Like this robot, for instance, this robot is pushing the word you, but pipe is stop, therefore the text is being stopped by it. So the robot killed me. I keep hitting return to map. It's silly. Catch the thief. No. Crap. Okay. Robot is not gonna kill me. BaBa is you, robot is move. Let's make the robot no longer move for a second. We got win. Skull is defeat. Can confirm. Pipe is stop. So we have to be able to get through the skulls to push win up. And if we push win up, we can just push it off to the right and make BaBa is you, BaBa is win. Okay. The robot can move through the skulls, but that doesn't really matter so much, because I think if you just make robot is BaBa, then we can just push win up, get rid of the BaBa, and then we can just push win over and then make BaBa is win. It's a pretty easy one. I was thinking, like, is there a way that we can, like, program the robot to move around and push something the way we want him to push something, but in actuality, you don't need to do that. You just make BaBa is win. Wireless connection. Cog is stop. Move and robot is push. Go that way. Flag, rock, win. Pipe is stop. BaBa is you. Flag is flag. Bog is defeat. I guess this is boggy swamp. Okay. Cog is stop. We can make robot move, and he'll move back and forth. We can make the cog move. What would the cog do if we made it the cog move? It'd move up and down. And then I'm stuck. Don't return to map! Why do I keep doing that? It's because it's resume, return to map, restart. It needs to be resume, restart, return to map. In like order of going back, you know? Resume, restart, go to map, return to menu, quit. Like in that order. I don't know why they have it in the current order. I guess I could also press R, but... Flag, rock, win. So we need something to be win. There is no rock. And flag is flag, so we cannot make flag is rock is win. Flag is rock is win. We can make flag and rock is win, and that way flag will be win, and flag is not stop. So we need flag and rock is win. And the name of this is wireless connection. I think I understand it. We need to push objects in order to make it so that the robot can push the word and is. So if we make the robot push these words over, it'll be flag and rock. And then if we make the we need to make cog is push. We need the cog. Okay, we can do this. We just have to do one at a time. Cog has got to be pushed. Oh my god. Okay, okay, robot, you got to be pushed first. Okay, you're in position now. You now no longer need to be pushed, but we're going to need the word push again later. So let's make cog is push. Sorry, cog is push. We're gonna need the word move. We don't need the word stop. We can get rid of the word stop. And then we need to spend is here. Okay, robot, start moving. So he's going to do the second part of this. The cog stopped moving because the cog is not push. Okay, so we need cog is push. That's fine, I can actually fix this right here. Cog, stop it! Cog is push, robot is move. Get that cog pushed over. Oh, but it's gonna be in the wrong order. Okay, let's go back, hold Z. Okay, give me a second. Because we gotta make robot move, but only after cog is pushed, because we need them to be in that specific order we put them in. There we go. Rock is win. So now we just need to make flag and rock is win. Okay. So the robot is going to start moving here. Now we no longer need the word push. And we need to get something else there. Cog, we don't need the word cog. We can dump this. This is a weird one. This is like, you use words and then you dump them. And then you use words and then you dump them. I kind of like it. So now we have robot is move. Flag and rock is win. The whole move thing seems to make things more complicated. I imagine they're going to get even more complicated as we move on. But that was a fun one. Prison. BaBa is you. Kiki, push, Wallace stop. Wallace stop. That was a cool one. I like that one because it was like a themed one, and the theme was you gotta just like dump words in the garbage in order to make the sentence structure work. It's kind of cool. BaBa is you. Kiki push, win, Wallace stop. Make Kiki is you. That doesn't do anything though. Make Kiki is push. Kiki's push. Ah, but we gotta move Kiki out of the way first. Okay, so we got Kiki's push. We need to somehow break wall is stop. If we can somehow break wall is stop, then we can actually make this function. Kiki's push. Kiki is push. Kiki is you. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Because... Okay, let me go back. Let me restart. Because when an object is not pushed, you can walk over them, right? So we just need to put Kiki in the corner, push wall to stop onto Kiki, and then move Kiki, and Kiki will break wall to stop from the inside. From the inside! So we need Kiki, is push. We push Kiki into the corner, then we break Kiki's push, and then we can put wall on Kiki. And then we make ourselves Kiki. And then we can break wall to stop, and then we have access to win. We can make wall as win. That's a clever one. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that if something is not stop and it's not push, it's not there. So you can then put the word onto Kiki and then break it from the inside. It's kind of cool. Evaporating water. BaBa is you, flag is win. Okay, we got skulls in the way. Skulls defeat. Water is sink. Okay, wall is stop. Water is hot. Cog is push and melt. So if we could push the cog, we can melt. Water is hot, water is sink. No, we need to make, no, the only thing that can break the water is us. We can't push the cog onto our side of the field. Okay. Wall is stop, is water, won't work. Flag is sink. Well, flag is water we can make. We can't make water as flag. BaBa is you. We can't make and sink. We also cannot dump words because words are not melt or... Well, actually, yeah, why is the word not sinking here? Oh, because water's not sink. Well, if water's not sink, now it is. And then we got the cog. I see. I understand. We need to not sync all of the letters, all of the words rather. We need to only sync one of them. That way, we'll have the others that we can use for controlling the cog. Because we got to push the cog. Well, why didn't we just do this previously? Because you got water is. Right. Wait a minute. Won't work. Because I could push water, I could push is, I could push sink up here, but I don't have access to the cog. I need another object somewhere. Okay. Skull is defeat. BaBa is you. Whoops. Water is sink. So if I sink a word, like water is sink, if I sink one of these, I won't have enough spaces to actually move the skulls out of the way. Cog is push and melt. Flag is water. Don't want to do that, because the only thing that we can make win is flag. We have to push flag to the left. Can make water is skull. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Skull is defeat. There's no and, so we can't make skulls defeat and sink. The only thing being sink here is the water. We can make cog sink. And if we make cog sink, cog sink. If we make cog sink, then in theory, if we make cog sink, then we can sink one of the skulls. We can make cog is water, but then it won't be sink. Cog is push and melt, water is hot. If the cog touches the water, the cog is destroyed. I think I gotta make the cog sink a skull somehow. But I'm having trouble identifying how I'm supposed to push water as sink across the water in such a way that it doesn't sink the word is, because if I move over, the water's not sink yet. You freaking, wait, what am I? I'm BaBa is you. No, I'm not melting, only the cog melts. Okay, so you do it like this. I understand it. So you move the cog over, and you say, hey, we gotta break a skull. Let's break the one next to the flag. That seems to make the most sense. There you go, then flag is win. Then you touch the flag. So you actually don't need to deal with all 3 skulls, you can only deal with one of them. Makes sense to me. Tiny isle. BaBa is you and open. Flag key. Oh, we've already done this one. Though honestly, the solution for this one should just be the same as it was previously. It should just be slightly more complicated. We have to sync 2 objects instead of just only syncing 1. So the first thing we need to do is, like, key is flag, and then flag is BaBa, or flag is open when we have 2 of them, and then we open the water twice. So key is flag. Good enough. Then we can make BaBa is you and flag. No, wait. Need to make flag and BaBa is you, and then flag is open. Flag and BaBa is you and open. There's only one and. I gotta remember how I solved this last time. How I solved it last time was I dumped a BaBa, and then we can get rid of the word BaBa from the thing. All right, I get it. How high do you have to be to come up with this game? It's a cool game, isn't it? Okay, so what we need is BaBa is you. No, we need flag and BaBa is you. Key is open. Flag and BaBa is you. I remember. We need flag is you and open. Then we dump 1. Wrong. We get rid of this one. That way we can just make flag as win. No, we can make BaBa is win. No, we can't, because we can't make it horizontal. Key and win. Flag is key and win BaBa is you. Flag is key and win BaBa is you. Flag is key and win BaBa is you. Yeah. Flag. Is, oh, I gotta push these words. Oh, I need the word flag. No. Okay, I got it. I gotta just push things out of the way first. Get all these things out of here. So we need open and win. Shit. Then it'll be is, and then it'll be flag right here. Flag is open and win. BaBa is you. So we only need to break one of the water because we don't need to actually move the word win. We can just leave it where it is. Very interesting. Okay. Dim signal. It's the same thing, except we have another thing. We have the word and, we have ice. I actually think I already know how to solve this just because I had an idea as soon as the level started. Flag, rock, ice, win. We have to do the same thing. Flag and rock and ice is win. But we don't have as much garbage that we can shove into the pipes. However, we can reuse garbage. Can we? I'm trying to think if we can. Like, if we make the cog move, then can't we like push words into the holes and then make the cog push the words back out of the holes? That doesn't seem to matter though, does it? Because like it'll move the word and out of the way, right? Is there no ice in the level? There's no rocks either. The point is we need to make flag and rock and ice is win. And then even though there's no rocks and ice, flag is win. And then we can touch the flag. It's like, it's just steps. In between flag and win, there's steps that we have to figure out. But maybe there's another solution. Like if we can pull win out, we can make robot as win. But the bog is defeat. We can't bypass the bog. Cog is stop. Robot is push. Cog is stop. Cog is move. If we make the cog move, it's just gonna go up and down again, probably. Yeah. It's an interesting one. Couldn't you have just made BaBa is you and win on the last one? On the last one, no replica because there were 2 spaces in between the is and the and. It would be key is blank blank win, and you would have I had to fill in those 2 spaces with the 2 words. Maybe there is a solution that you could make it BaBa is you and win, but for the solution that I was aiming for, I had to fill in those two blank spots. Cog is stop. We got a cog, we got move, we got a robot, we got and, we got and. Well, let's count the garbage. We would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 objects that we could interact with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 objects here, including words and robots and cogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 objects. So maybe we could just do the same thing over again. Dump the cog, dump a whole bunch of words, and then just dump everything else. Like maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe we can just make it work. We definitely can do it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So we just have to do the exact same thing again. Let's do it. We'll start by dumping the cog. I don't remember the cog being that important, so let's dump the cog first. Yeah, I think we need to do it like this because cog, we need to actually have these words still be used in the future. So cog is push. We don't need stop. Get stop out of here. And spend an and. Okay, so now we'll push the robot into position. And then we'll move the robot. Actually, we gotta make the cog push first, and then we'll move the robot. Flag and rock. Good. So we'll push the robot into his next starting position. And we'll dump the cog and the is. And we'll have the next and go out. Because here's my thinking. Now that we've done that, we can actually have the robot push his own word in, can't we? Like if we make this push, that's the garbage word. Move, that's a garbage word. Is, this will make it ice is win. Sorry, where'd move go? Oh, it's just I can't read it over the freaking green. Then this should complete ice is win. He moved his own word over. He's still moving, doesn't matter. He's a robot. Let him move. Look at him zoom. Flag is win. We had exactly enough resources to make that happen. Dungeon. BaBa is you, Kiki is, wall is stop. Win. This seems... There's no push. I understand what we have to do, though. There's no push, so we can't push Kiki into the corner and then make Wallace stop. But we have to do exactly the same thing regardless. The thing is, we have to do it with the words BaBa is you as well. We have to push BaBa is you down, push it over, push Kiki into the corner, and then break it somehow. And I think we can do it. What we need to do first, though, is make Kiki us. Kiki is wall won't work. Kiki is stop won't work either. And then we gotta move this over a little bit, I think. It's like ideally what I need to do is like this. I need to push you, or push something up into the Kiki or the BaBa in order to actually break the wall here. This is an interesting one. You as wall. That's what I would want to do. BaBa is BaBa. I can make them both me. No, I can't. I can't. I got two Kikis. And I can combine our forces into one. But I don't think this helps us. Unless I have to like... Yeah! We've done it! Because we're not actually stop. The Kiki is not stop. Ergo, I can push Wallace stop into the Kiki and then break it. And then we got win. And then we can make Wallace win once again. Wait a minute. Wall is win. I'm surprised that worked, but it makes sense because the Kikis or the BaBa, neither of them is actually stop. Kaga's push, achievement unlocked, area complete. That was a fun one. Return to map. Return to map.